Good morning, everybody. Oh, little bit high there. Welcome to Latte with Lynda. And it is an absolutely fabulous day. As I say every day, today is a great day. Another great day to start again from scratch. And I am open to the wonders, the magic, the miracles and the abundance. And I am I'm ready to receive it all. And it is abundant. I'm just going to turn the camera on. I don't know if you can see those people in the back. Finally getting the garden cleared. It's a physical mess, clutter, and also mental. It's blocked off my energy. Anyway, so I'm having this clear out. So I forgot to tell you, this is why I came on yesterday, and I completely forgot. I had an interloper. It wasn't an interloper, it was an interloper. It was a gorgeous Yasmin, so I ended up with doing another live. My first live where you are in different locations and you connect up, so I know I can do it. So which Melanie will be coming up very, very soon. Not today. Today we're talking about clearing and clutter and decluttering. So I've got my room, Sankalpa, and she has been blocked with all kinds of stuff. It transpires I'm a maximalist, but I'm not doing maximalism very well. I'm not doing it with style. That is the next step. And so I'm having a clear out, and I'm telling Caroline about how my understairs cupboard is chaos, and how years ago I went into the understairs cupboard and found a box, and opened up the box, and there were bottles and bottles and bottles of champagne. Seriously, there were serious hundreds, well, not hundreds, but there were dozens of bottles of champagne. It's like, whoo, off to a party, here I go, just take one of them, take a couple. Anyway, so I tell Caroline this. I then turn around, open up a box and say, oh, what's in here? 5 bottles of really nice Carver. And I spoke to my friend Ruth, and Ruth is a wine connoisseur. She say, you can tell me what the word is for these people, these wine specialists. She said, it will still be good, and it's vintage. So there you go. So that's brilliant. Not only that, 26 bottles of beer. Now, I don't want the beer. I'm going to give that away. However, so the other thing I had was boxes and boxes of packing boxes from when I was moving and storing stuff. So with Caroline, the declutter coach, went through the boxes, and I already had lots packed up and emptied anyway. 30 boxes. So 30 boxes in 3 boxes, so 33 boxes in total. So I put it on that little community thing called Nextdoor, and no response. Somebody messaged and said, are those boxes still available? And I messaged back with my number, no reply. So then I put it up again, and I highlight again that these boxes are for free. I then discover that on Facebook Marketplace, people are selling them for £1 a box. So that's £33 of boxes that I put up for free. And a lovely lady called Patsy got in touch. And so we arranged, I said, and I realised that I missed dozens and dozens of calls from Patsy. And she said, oh, thank you so much. She said, they're so expensive. And clearly had been struggling to get hold of these boxes. Anyway, so arranged. Patsy has just arrived with her husband, and they're moving house. So these boxes, they have got 33 boxes to pack up their stuff, and that should do them well. And you know what? From Patsy, isn't that just the most beautiful thing? Oh, what, and just the loveliest woman. Fell in love with her instantly. Patsy and her husband fallen in love with them, and I wish them all the very, very best with their move. So they're moving out of London, just a little bit further away, and I believe their daughter is there where they're moving to, or in that location. So absolutely wonderful. So I'm having this clear out to clear space. So in terms of the self-love, so I discovered something. I don't have my book about me and things. So here's the thing. So the incident, Angela has not been on for several days. I'm going to have to send out a distress signal to find Angela, because there was an incident. So Leo arrived at 10 to 7, which is brilliant. I'm an early Shirley, so I'm up nice and early anyway. And he started with that machine on the foliage, and somebody complained. Now I know it was early in the morning, a few doors up. However, when they are making their noises, these people, these neighbours, they make a lot of noise, morning, noon, night, and it seems to be okay, but not okay for me. Anyway, it's okay. They stopped and they found another way, and they still made progress. So I can turn the camera around, can't I? I'm going to turn the camera around so that you can see the number of apples that I've got. Let me just flip the camera. Oh, where's the flip for the camera? Oh, I can't find it now. Just get rid of that thing. I can't do it today. I can't see it. I might have to turn the camera around literally. So hopefully you can see down there through the window those boxes and boxes of apples. There. So there we are. Yeah, so that's what... oh, crikey. Literally. What happened to Latte with Lynda? Well, she tripped over a box, another box, clutter in the kitchen. So there's boxes and boxes of apples. The neighbour's on the other side. I've said to her, would she like some apples? So hopefully she'll take some as well. Lovely, lovely woman. You know, the lovely woman that bought me this Colombian coffee, not latte, black coffee. I like my coffee black, no sugar, just as it is, because Colombian coffee, Nicaraguan, Costa Rican, so from the Americas, from the Caribbean and Latin America, that's the kind of coffee I like. It's very mild, it's beautiful, and something I have discovered about if you are going to get yourself coffee that is exported, you want the grade of coffee that is sold in the country, because the grade that is exported is of a lower quality. And I was listening to the biohacker guru, Dave Asprey, and he was talking about how, especially in the States, they kind of, the countries that export their coffee, they kind of export the lower grade stuff, because coffee naturally has a mould on it, and you don't want too much mould, because these are the toxins that we hold in our body. So you want a nice quality coffee. So getting the ones that are sold within the countries are much better than the ones that are exported, because they have a higher grade of mould, because within the States in particular the FDA accepts a higher grade of mould on coffee. So the neighbour bought me Colombian, and it's freeze-dried, and I wouldn't normally drink freeze-dried coffee, but it's delicious, it's organic, it's Colombian, so I'm happy, very, very happy indeed with that, and still have some Nicaraguan coffee as well. So yeah, self-love, decluttering. I am a maximalist. I tried to clear spaces and completely, and literally it freaked me out, because it just, the feeling, the energy was just awful. It was bleak, it was clinical, it was not nice at all. I like things, because things to me, items, they tell stories, and yes, I attach emotions to them, and that's okay. We're all very different, and some people like minimalism, that's okay too. But for me, when I was doing some journaling, I discovered something about me and clutter. So I was the one who never garnered any attention in the house. I was the littlest, I was the youngest, and focus of attention was always on everybody else, because I could do stuff. I think I've already told you, when I was 9 months old, I just got up and walked. I didn't go through any of the stuff that most babies go through. I just literally got up and walked like I'd done it before. And so I was like that. I learned to read and write before I started school. I could tie my shoelaces. A lot of things I figured out for myself without being taught. And in terms of attention, I was the one that was very quiet and got on and did stuff, so that mum and dad could care for my sister. She was 18 months old. She had Down syndrome, and she died quite a long time ago. She died a few years before my dad, so odd years ago, around about the time of Zeebrugge, so back in the 80s. So a lot of attention went to my sister because she was ill, and as the youngest child, I didn't get any attention. I didn't want to bother anybody, and that is something that I'm working on right now, because what it has created is a very hyper independent person. Asking for help is a real challenge for me. So coming back to the self-love, the mess and the things, so I gather things because they are they're like my company. Do they give me attention? I don't know. Maybe I associate them with something, that lack of attention. And also the mess. So I create a mess because that was how I did get a little bit of attention, even if it was negative. And I think that's a subconscious thing, even though I don't want people to be saying, oh my God, you're so messy. Maybe as a child, that little bit of attention was what I was looking for, or I associated with mess and things. So maybe that is where my messiness comes from. Oh, I'm chaotic, I know. But it's also from the feminine energy and the fire energy and the creativity. Control, no good for me. Literally makes me stop. So, clearing. So I have been clearing. Cleared the boxes, 33 boxes gone. So I've mentioned that. So I found 5 bottles of Carver, 26 bottles of beer. I found quite a few bottles of wine. Patsy's bought me this, which is gorgeous. Oh, honestly, I can't tell you how lovely she was. I'm terrible for falling in love with people. She was gorgeous. Patsy was gorgeous. Yes, going to have to... One of those offshoots of plants is going to be named Patsy when they get rehoused in a new pot. I don't know which one. Patsy, I didn't get his name because I could name one of the boys. I'm sure there's a boy here somewhere in my plants. If you wonder what I'm talking about, here they are. Here they are. Got little bits. As you can see, dead, disappeared. But there are plenty of others there. So, require repotting. So when this mess is cleared in the back, this creativeness. Morning, Faye. Faye, I'm having a clear out. Look what I've got this hour of the morning. Bottle of wine from Patsy. Absolutely fantastic. Cleared out 33 boxes, packing boxes for moving house. All gone. Morning, Angela. We're late this morning. I know it's my fault. I didn't give anybody any warning. You know me. But there was an incident this morning. And you'll have to scroll back. But I say scroll back. You know me. I like to tell you. Because you're here, I'm going to tell you. So, having a clear out. And yes, Angela, I've missed you. I actually said to everybody, going to have to send out a distress signal because you've been absent for a few days. I know I go on live randomly when the moment takes me, or when I can, because sometimes I teach, so it's hard. I can't do the 7 a.m. Anyway, so having a clear out. Garden is chaos. And you say, oh, was it the first week? Oh, I don't envy you. So everybody, Angela's a teacher. And it is, as far as I'm concerned, it's one of the hardest jobs in the world to do. And teachers deserve medals. I managed 8 years in higher education, and that's meant to be easy in the sense that people are supposed to know what they're doing, but it was just, it was not for me. Look at this hair, grey everywhere. Anyway, so having a clear out, Angela, and Patsy came and took 33 boxes, Patsy and her husband, and in return she gave me this, which I think is lovely, bottle of Pinot Grigio. So in the clear out, I found 5 bottles of Carver. My friend who's a wine expert says it is vintage and will be good. 26 bottles of beer. I'm going to give them away. Don't tell anybody. I don't drink beer. Maybe I'll take them to a party or something. And I should have asked Patsy if she wanted them, but I thought it was a step too far, you know. Anyway, so the garden is a little bit of a jongleur, if there's such a word, thrown in the French that I don't know. And that's another thing. I keep getting messages from people and they're speaking in French. And I say, I don't know, well, I just ignore some of them. One of them I said, this is lovely, but can you tell me in English? I think it's because when I was in Morocco, because it's French speaking, for some reason I seem to have attracted a lot of French speakers. No, je ne. Anyway, so back to the garden. It is, they are just taking down, the trees are too close to the house. And there's a whole wisteria that has literally moved next door and it was chaotic, dangerous, all coming down. So Leo came at 10 to 7. It was due at 7, but I do like people who are early Shirley like me. I was wide awake. I was awake sorting out the boxes for Patsy. And he took out his, what do you call it? Chainsaw, that's it. And started. And there was a complaint. I didn't hear anything. I came out and he said, the neighbour, a few doors up, about 4 doors up, is complaining it's too early. So they stopped that and they just went to old-fashioned chopping and cutting. So that was the incident today. And created, there are 1, 2, 3 boxes of apples. So the neighbour next door, lovely neighbour, who bought the coffee and the goodies from Colombia, she can have a box of apples for sure. And I'll be giving them away, I'll be juicing them, won't be making chutney because in the clear out, don't tell anybody, and it is still good. I found some vintage chutney. I should, well, it's down the other room, so there's no point me leaving because I couldn't get through the foliage. Yeah, I'm not going to make chutney. I'm probably going to juice the apples and give as many away as possible. So that's where we're at. So it's all about clearing out, creating space physically, but also energetically. Especially in terms of feng shui, you may have heard that when spaces are cluttered, it can actually clutter your mind and you might not think straight, but clearing that space. So that's what I'm doing. Although I am a maximalist, I've seen a video on Instagram. There's this guy, he's in New York, and he goes in, he knocks on people's doors or he approaches people and gets them to show him around their houses. And these houses in New York, Manhattan, are absolutely, dream. They're dream houses. And they must be billions, worth millions. Anyway, this guy today, he said, I'm a maximalist. His house was full to bursting of things, but it was very artfully placed, everything. Even though there was a lot of it, he said he'd got like 70 pictures on the wall, photographs. Every wall is crammed with something. Every room is crammed with something, but it's done really, really stylishly, each and every room. And he's got 9 dogs. It's wonderful. Absolutely gorgeous house. So he's a maximalist, and so I'm claiming maximalism as well. So I'm clearing out, but I'm still keeping my stuff because I don't like, I love minimalist for some people, for other people, should I say, and maybe a little bit for me, but I find that I can clear a table and before I know it, it's filled with stuff again within seconds. And that's my little subconscious mind comes and just puts things down. So that's what I'm working on. Right, what else to do? So yeah, I only came on really to share about Patsy and the wine and the garden. That's what I'm up to, clearing out to create space so that I can do a little bit of exercise and move my arms around without knocking anything over, and get on the computer and do some work on a clean table. But we'll see how long that is going to last. Did I find anything else in the clear out? Yeah, I'm sure there was some other goodies. I'm taking books to the charity shop. So good old clear out. Lots of benefits for everybody else, for lots of different people. So there I am, everybody. That is me. I'm going back. So Latte with Lynda is closing. So enjoy your coffee And your breakfast, oh, it's breakfast time. Yeah, time to eat. Way past breakfast time, really. I like to eat at about 9 o'clock, 9:24, thereabouts. So Soul Tribe. I'm working on, I think I said before, a thing on people pleasing, because we had some great results this week with my client who said no with confidence. In fact, he marched off to go and tell somebody no, because they'd asked him a favour. And then the next person that asked him a favour asked how much he charged, and he gave them a fee, and he was very happy with how much he was charging them. So this is really, really good. So asking, saying no, but also asking for things and getting what you want and knowing your worth. So this is fantastic progress for my client. So this is what I'm working on. I'm working on some little... I've done a journaling thing, and I've got another workbook, and I'm going to do a little ebook all around people pleasing, and they will be available soon. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but real soon. Name that film, if you please. I believe that that may not be the exact line, but it's one of those lines from films that are changed. But it is the film where a lot of lines, I'm going to give you one actually. So Play It Again, Sam is not exactly what was said in the film, but it's one of those films where people reorder the words and create new lines. But it's and so it becomes known as a completely different line than what is in the film. Going off on a tangent. Goodies coming. Goodies already there. Check out my bio. There is so much going on. Inferno 777 is coming. Mindset, one-to-one. So check out the bio, because you've got to work with me, because I literally am a miracle worker. That's the other thing. So yesterday, just before I go, about to say the longest goodbye. So I'm at the yoga studio, and this woman starts talking about how I teach Inferno Hot Pilates high intensity. And she said, coming to these classes have actually saved me. And she's raving on. And I said, could I get you to record this, and then I'll just type it up? And then at the end, she said, it's changed her life, her physique, her mental, her physical health, blah, 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 blah. And I said, can you say something about me? And she said, no, that was all about you. That was all credit to you. What a wonderful thing. So I'm going to type it up, transcribe it. So I've got 2 great testimonials, life-changing, everybody, life-changing. You're going to want to work with me and join Inferno 777, because it is brilliant. And anybody who says, I don't have the time, I'm going to have to come to your house and investigate and have a word with you. In fact, you can have a gentle word with yourself. You can do Inferno 777. It is specifically designed for people who say, I don't have the time and I don't have the money. It is easy peasy, lemon squeezy, life-changing, transformational, but less about that. That's coming soon, along with everything else. Abundance galore, abundance, lots to give, and open to receive. On that note, Soul Tribe. The longest goodbye, as always. Happy Saturday. So I see you, I hear you, I feel you, I get you, I've got you, I love you. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, and see you very, very soon. Bye.